Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for Microsoft 365 Messaging Administrator role MS-203. You can download the complete list of Microsoft-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on MS-203 is: how do you monitor and analyze email traffic patterns and trends in Exchange Online for security and performance monitoring? Your answer should be: monitoring and analyzing email traffic patterns and trends in Exchange Online involves using tools like Message Trace, Mail Flow Reports, and Message Tracking Logs to track message delivery, analyze mail flow statistics, identify security threats or anomalies, and monitor performance metrics like message delivery latency or queue length. Our next interview question is: what are the best practices for securing Exchange Online against phishing attacks and other email based threats? Your answer should be: best practices for securing Exchange Online against phishing attacks and email based threats include enabling multi factor authentication MFA for user accounts, implementing anti phishing and anti spoofing measures like DMARC, SPF, and DKIM, enabling anti phishing and anti malware protections in Exchange Online Protection EOP and Advanced Threat Protection ATP, and educating users about phishing awareness and email security best practices. Our next interview question is: explain the role of Azure Information Protection AIP in protecting sensitive information in email communications and how it integrates with Exchange Online. Your answer should be: Azure Information Protection AIP is a cloud-based solution for protecting sensitive information by applying encryption, rights management, and data classification policies. AIP integrates with Exchange Online to automatically apply encryption and rights protection to email messages containing sensitive data based on predefined classification labels, ensuring that sensitive information remains protected even when shared via email. Our next interview question is: how do you configure and manage mail flow rules in Exchange Online to enforce compliance with regulatory requirements? Your answer should be: configuring and managing mail flow rules in Exchange Online to enforce compliance with regulatory requirements involves defining rules based on specific regulatory standards or organizational policies, specifying conditions and actions to apply to email messages, testing and validating rule effectiveness, and regularly reviewing and updating rules to ensure ongoing compliance with regulatory mandates. Our next interview question is: what role does Azure Active Directory Azure AD play in Microsoft 365 messaging administration and how does it integrate with Exchange Online? Your answer should be: Azure Active Directory Azure AD is a cloud-based identity and access management service used to authenticate and authorize users for accessing Microsoft 365 services, including Exchange Online. Azure AD integrates with Exchange Online to provide single sign-on SSO, user provisioning and management, role-based access control RBAC, and security features like conditional access and multi-factor authentication MFA. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.